If Bola Tinubu approaches you to work with him, would you?
It will never happen.
Okay, which one? Which of the scenarios? Him approaching you or you accepting to work with him?
Oh my gosh, I don't want to betray privilege. Somebody from Bola Tinubu's camp has already reached out to me, and I told the person that, look, it cannot happen. I can't do it. It's just against my principles. I'm not. Some people can do that. It's not in my DNA. I can't do it. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. I wish Bola Tinubu well if he eventually is sworn in and then the courts uphold his victory. But I can never work with him.
A few moments later.
President Bola Tinubu has sent the names of 32 ambassadorial nominees to the Senate for confirmation days after he sent the first batch of 3 names. In 2 separate letters to the President of the Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, President Tinubu asked the federal lawmakers to consider and confirm 15 nominees as career ambassadors and 17 nominees as non-career ambassadors. A statement by his special advisor on information and strategy, Mr. Abayo Ononuga, says there are 4 women on the career ambassadors list and 6 women on the non-career ambassadors list. Amongst the nominees for the ambassadorial positions are the former Aviation Minister, Femi Fani-Kayode, Mr. Obunaya Kalu from Abia State, a former presidential aide, Reno Omokri from Delta State, former chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, former Ekiti First Lady, Angela Adebayo, and former governor of Enugu State, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, amongst others. The new nominees are expected to be posted to countries where Nigeria maintains excellent and strategic relations, such as China, India, South Korea, Canada, Mexico, the United Arab Emirates, Qatar, South Africa, Kenya, and to permanent missions such as the United Nations, UNESCO, and the African Union. All the nominees will know their diplomatic assignments after their confirmation by the Senate, and you can see the full list of the nominees on our website, channelstv.com.
Yesterday, I did a video calling on Bola Tinubu to answer a simple question, just yes or no. Are you a drug lord? Because we've got documents showing that you were involved in a heroin cartel in Chicago between the years of 1991 and 1993. So it's a very, very simple question. We've got the documents showing that you forfeited almost $500,000 to the U.S. government, and I have a master's in law, and if you've read law, you know that when you forfeit, it's almost like a conviction, because what you're saying is that, look, yes, I'm guilty, but I don't want to go all the way to trial, take what you want and then leave me alone. And so we need to ask this question, Bola Tinubu, were you a heroin drug lord? Because we don't want a person who is connected to drugs being our president. If you were not contesting to be president of Nigeria, I wouldn't be doing this video. It's a very, very simple question. Some people reached out to me. I got threats, which I'm going to ignore. But, well-meaning people reached out to me and said, look, leave this matter. It's in the past. Why should I leave this matter? How do you know it's in the past? Look at the kind of cartel behavior that Bola Tinubu has been exhibiting since 1999. Everybody who wants to be anything from governor to commissioner to other positions in Lagos have to come through him. That is a typical cartel behavior. Look what's happening right now with the National Union of Road Transport Workers. They have Bola Tinubu stickers on their Danfo buses and other public transport buses. They have to pay 20,000, they say, to buy the stickers, and then a renewal fee of 10,000 every month. Otherwise, what they call Agbero, or the National Union of Road Transport Workers, which are led by Bola Tinubu's thugs in Lagos, will just cause mayhem. So that's that cartel behavior. And then if he's done it in Lagos, he's going to take it to Aso Rock if he's elected. So we as a people should be asking these questions. He's not contesting to be president of the Tinubu household, he's contesting to be our president. So we want to know, Bola Tinubu, are you a heroin drug lord? Because we don't want a Pablo Escobar kind of president. We don't want Nigeria to be reduced to Colombia. We already have enough problems with insecurity. We don't want drug cartels now fighting over. We don't want...
My people, Nigeria has entered another season of surprises. Everywhere you turn, there is a new twist, a fresh appointment, or another shocker that leaves citizens wondering whether politics is truly a game of principles or a game of convenience. Today's story is one that has set social media on fire. According to several reports, the Nigerian government has confirmed a new list of ambassadors, and the names on that list have sparked reactions across the country. Among those announced are Reno Omokri, Femi Fani-Kayode, and Mahmood Yakubu, alongside a few others. Now, on a normal day, appointments like this wouldn't raise too many eyebrows. But this particular group of names has triggered a national conversation. Why? Because these individuals have histories that Nigerians have not forgotten, and the contradictions are loud. Let us start with Reno Omokri. Reno is known all over social media as a fierce critic of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. For years, he posted video after video, interview after interview, accusing Tinubu of everything from corruption to drug allegations. He even swore publicly that he would never accept any form of appointment or benefit from Tinubu's administration. Those statements were not subtle, he made them boldly, confidently, and repeatedly. But today, his name is on a list of new ambassadors appointed by the same man he has criticized so aggressively. And Nigerians are shocked. The public is asking one major question: what changed? Some people are calling it hypocrisy. Others say it proves that, in Nigerian politics, there are no permanent enemies, only permanent interest. A few are even defending him, saying maybe he wants to serve Nigeria and not the president. But the majority are simply amused and confused. How do you speak so loudly against someone, attack their record, question their integrity, and then quietly accept an appointment from the same person? The internet never forgets, and clips of Reno's past statements are resurfacing everywhere. People are calling it a case of eating one's vomit, a Nigerian expression for going back on a strong vow. Whether you agree or not, the drama is entertaining. Now, let us move to the second name on the list, Femi Fani-Kayode. Fani-Kayode, popularly called FFK, is not new to controversy. Nigerians know him for his fiery temper, his emotional outbursts, his very strong opinions, and his unpredictable political movements. He has switched sides multiple times. One moment he is attacking a government, the next moment he is praising them. His record of political cross-carpeting is long and well known. But what is making people talk now is the nature of an ambassadorial role. Ambassadors represent the country abroad. They need diplomacy, calmness, emotional control, and a stable character, qualities many Nigerians believe Fani-Kayode does not possess. Social media is filled with jokes and comments asking how someone who has insulted so many people online, fought journalists, and made extremely bold allegations can suddenly become the face of Nigeria in another country. Some people are even predicting that diplomatic incidents may occur the moment he gets irritated. Whether that is true or not, the perception out there is clear. Nigerians are worried about how he might behave on the international stage. But the biggest shocker on the appointment list is not Reno. It is not Fani-Kayode. It is Professor Mahmood Yakubu, the former chairman of INEC. For many Nigerians, this is the real symbol of controversy. Yakubu oversaw the last general election, which was filled with complaints, accusations, late results, malfunctioning systems, and allegations of tampering. Many Nigerians still believe that the election was not credible. In fact, some groups insist that the process was manipulated in favor of Tinubu. Whether those claims are true or not, the distrust is still there. So when Nigerians saw his name on the ambassadorial list, the immediate reaction was, is this a reward? People are already saying this is compensation for delivering the election to the ruling party. Comment sections online are full of statements like, so this is his thank you gift, and we said it from day one. Whether these perceptions are fair or not, they reflect the mood of the population. The timing of Yakubu's appointment also raises questions. It came not long after several election-related controversies resurfaced online, and many Nigerians are interpreting this appointment as confirmation of their long-held suspicions. Now let us look at the bigger picture. Why are these appointments important? Why are Nigerians reacting so strongly? First, politics is about trust, and these names represent individuals who have shaped public perception in very strong ways. Reno Omokri built his brand on criticizing the government. Fani-Kayode built his on emotional passion and unpredictability. Yakubu built his reputation on an election many Nigerians still question. So when these three step into diplomatic roles, people immediately start wondering about the motives behind the appointments. Second, there is the issue of credibility. Ambassadors represent Nigeria before the world. They attend diplomatic meetings, negotiate agreements, defend national interests, and shape how other nations see our country. Nigerians want people who will elevate the image of the nation, not damage it. Third, this situation exposes a deeper truth about Nigerian politics: consistency is rare. Many politicians say one thing today and do the opposite tomorrow. They make vows they later break. They criticize people they eventually join. And they praise people they once fought. It is a cycle citizens are tired of watching. But beyond the drama, there is something important for Nigerians to pay attention to. These appointments will influence international relations. They will shape decisions about trade, immigration, partnerships, and security. Whether you agree with the choices or not, these individuals will now speak for the entire country. So what should Nigerians expect? For Reno Omokri, there will be intense scrutiny. Every statement he makes will be analyzed. Every move will be judged. People will watch to see if he will continue criticizing the government while serving under it, or if he will transform into a loyal defender. For Fani-Kayode, Nigerians are watching his temperament. Diplomacy requires patience and discipline. If he can successfully adapt to that world, his critics may be surprised. If he cannot, it may become another headline-grabbing story. For Mahmood Yakubu, the country will watch whether he uses this role to rebuild public trust or deepen the perception that he was rewarded for electoral controversies. In the end, one truth remains clear. Nigerian politics is unpredictable. Those who swear they will never join a particular government often become part of it. Those who fight each other eventually laugh together. And those who claim to stand with the people sometimes switch sides the moment opportunity appears. This ambassadorial list is not just a political report, it is a reflection of how power operates in our country. It shows that in Nigeria, nothing is ever final, and no relationship is ever truly broken. As Nigerians react, debate, and analyze, one thing is certain: this story is far from over. These appointments will shape political conversations for weeks, maybe months. And as more information comes out, we will be here to break it down, explain it, and give you the full gist. Stay tuned, stay informed, and keep your eyes open, because in Nigeria, even the unexpected can become reality overnight.